Test, test. Do you think the lighting is better? Well, it's nighttime. Hopefully it's better than, I guess it's better than what it was before. Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about the cost of living. I think I saw a couple of videos talking about the cost of living in Edmonton, but I think they were videos from like previously, from 1 or 2 years. Um, 1 or 2 years, and I'm not too sure how much it reflects the reality. Well, everyone's reality is different, and I get that, and I'm just like going by mine. And if you follow me and if you know me already, you know that I'm a very frugal person, and so probably my numbers will differ from others. That being said, if I'm able to do it, you will be able to do it. If you don't know how, I have other videos that you can check where I give lots of tips and tricks. So the average, if you ask or if you Google the cost of living in Edmonton, you would probably get around 13 grand. So if you're coming here or you're just deciding to go for permanent residence, this would be like, I think, the lowest. I don't know if it's just for Edmonton or for other provinces as well, but I know like the bracket kind of like from the minimum is like 13 grand. So let's discuss about Edmonton, because I am currently living in Edmonton and I've been in approximately all the places in Edmonton other than the east. So I was north, south, and currently I'm in the west. And anyway, I think now it's a very good time to talk about it, with prices going up, skyrocketing, and whatnot. So let's discuss about your two biggest expenses, which are going to be your rent and your budget. And it came to me today because I did grocery for around 160 around it. I've never done groceries for that expensive. Like, I was about to get a heart attack, but I'll explain how I got to that. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a headache. Do I look tired? I do look tired, right? Anyway, I woke up and I was a single mom of 3. Yes, that's hard. Back to the video. So you can get rent for as cheap as $450 to, you can go up until 2,000, and I'll explain. So if you're looking anywhere close to Nate or anywhere close to Millwood, you will probably find a room for $450. And this is just a single room, which means you have your own room and then you're sharing the common areas such as the bathroom, the living room, and the kitchen. And yeah, normally these places are a little bit cheaper. The West Millwood, I would say, because like it's a little bit far from like University of Alberta and Nate. And Nate, it's a little bit less expensive because it's a little bit rough. And if you are a university student, you would probably want to be on White Ave. So I will probably do another video on neighborhood. I would love to do that because I got questions from people who wants to move to Edmonton, and they were asking me if it's good for family, if you're a single person, which place you probably want to go. So I'll do that in a separate video. But yeah, Nate and Millwood would probably be like the cheapest. And then when it comes to close to University of Alberta, which is White Ave and Garneau and all of this, a room would easily cost you $550, $600, just because it's close and it's where like all the magic, that's so weird to say, but where things happen. And then when it comes to grocery, and yeah, goes to up because like you can decide to get a condo, like a 1-bedroom apartment, to renting a house, which is like sometimes like 2,000. When it comes to grocery, if you do your normal grocery, and I'll explain what I mean by normal grocery, you go to like Safeways, it will cost you a lot of money. Like it would probably cost you around 150 to 200 for a month. Some people like spend 200 in 2 weeks. You want to buy alcohol and stuff like that. If I had to advise which grocery store to go, I would definitely go for North Rails and for Freshco. North Rails, you have a card called the PC Optimum. Get it, get your points, and just redeem the points for money. You have Canadian Superstore where everything is in bulk, and it's not expensive. And then they have really good deals if you want to check the deals and do a little bit more. Like all the PC Optimum can actually save. You can save at least 50% of your grocery. You can cut it down to 50%. If you want to know why, I've done a video to check the previous video that I've done. I explain everything how you can get your grocery to 60 to 50 bucks. Now you're gonna ask me why, if I can get it for 60 to 50 bucks per month, why did I pay 200? I just moved here last weekend actually, and didn't get time to get familiar with the surrounding. I don't drive, so I take the bus, and I'm not too sure. I think this closest store to me is Safeway, and Safeway is not cheap, so I got this Instacart where I took my grocery from a superstore because it's in bulk, and for the first time you use it, you get a free delivery. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take whatever I can, and I think I'll probably make a video of what you can get for 200. So if you just settled and you want to see what you want to buy for how much, you can check my previous video because I have all my grocery around $60 for a month. You can check this one out as well, so you can see where I did a little bit of extra because I bought some lamb, which was not cheap, but I wanted to. So your two big expenses would probably be rent and food. So I would say around 200 for grocery, around 650 for a room, and then if you're in your own apartment, like a one-bedroom apartment, normally water is included, but you'll have to pay for internet and electricity. So for winter, which is the worst, I think it goes up to 100 for electricity, and then internet, it really depends on your service provider. Up until now, my internet has always been included in my rent, so I don't really know how much it is. And then for car, it really depends on you. I don't have a car. I can't really tell about how much you spend, but I have a bus pass which costs around 100 per month, and I just use it and go everywhere. If you're a student, you probably get a discount on your student bus pass. Yeah, so basically that's like the main thing I can think of in terms of like rent. Entertainment comes after, but if you need like an amount or a number, I would probably say 1,000. So when I was a student and I was in Ontario, yes, things were not like the inflation. It happens to me all the time. Just when I'm about to make a video, I get messages that comes in. What was I saying? Yes. I was in Ontario, and yes, we were not in inflation like right now, but Ontario is still like more expensive than Edmonton because we pay 5% tax here, and I think in Ontario it's 13 to 15%. And I was all my expenses were under 1,000. So my rent was 500 for one bedroom. My groceries, I was lowering it down. At that time, I was also just before I moved here, I was also dating someone. So the expenses were for two people, which got us to 90. And mind you, he was not the most. He didn't save full stop. So so it was around 100, sometimes 150 for the whole month. So everything, all the expenses were always under 1,000. And if you're a student and you have a part-time job with minimum wage of $15, you will be able to cover for your room and your groceries. If you have a car, I don't know, like honestly I don't know, but bus pass for sure, and then you'll have a little bit for entertainment. If you're looking to save, it might be a little bit more tricky, but you'll have more for entertainment. If you want, this is on part-time. If you're an international student, you have the option of working full-time in a legal way. All of this are legal, and if you want to know again how to do that, I will link a video down below in the description box. It's called working full-time as a student legally. It's totally legal. If you don't believe me, you can go and ask a lawyer. I was a student, I've done it. We need money. We need money. I paid for my studies. I tried to get scholarship. But anyway, all of this, I have made videos on that. If you want more information about that, because you're in Edmonton and these were like in Barrie, do you want to know if it applies here? Leave a comment down below. Okay, one thing, I don't mind you sending me private messages on Instagram. That's why my Instagram is here. I really appreciate your messages and your encouragement. It would be super helpful if ever you did that in the comment section, because it also helped my video rank. So that's all I ask. I'm not here to sell anything, but if you could just comment it so that my video ranks and has more likes. And also, you guys ask me the same questions, so if I answer in one comment, maybe someone can see the comment section and they can actually they can actually get their answers. So for example, I get question about rent, I get question about if ever there's part-time job, how do I get a part-time job, how do I get a full-time job after school, is this or that area good for my family, then I get question about PR. So all that, you guys ask me all these questions all the time, so if you put it in the comment section, it helps my video. But if someone else has the same question, they can see it in the comments down below. And yeah, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was quite long, but if I didn't cover everything, like I said, leave a comment, I'll answer it. Otherwise, I'll make another video. You can always hit me in the DM, that I don't mind it. But up until next time, peace.